Right now we can see you.
Yes.
Gabriella, if we have at this moment 43 agents from all around the world. We have from different countries. That's why you have your 20 minutes.
Okay, let me start right now.
Yes, and dear agents, if you have any questions, write in Q&A session. After the presentation of Gabriella, we will answer for your questions. Thank you very much. Gabriella, you can start. Thanks.
All right. Welcome to NIAS University presentation. My name is Gabriella Machumi, and without further ado, we'll get into it. NIAS University is the biggest university in North Cyprus. It's leading in quality education, in research development. You can name it. It is the biggest university with a very good infrastructure. We have more than 25,000 international students, that is from all over the world. And we have 4 pillars at our university, which are education, research, change in the community, product development. We have 20 faculties with 200 undergraduate programs and 235 postgraduate programs. We also have vocational programs, those 2 years programs for those who want to finish early. As you can see from my screen, those are the faculties that we have. We'll get more further into it when it comes to the questions. We are ranked 34th in the International Outlook category in the world universities, ranking the Time Higher Education, making it the only Turkish and separate university in the top 100. So it is very good, like, to be part of NIAS University, and we are very diverse here. We're like one big family as we speak the same language, which is education. When it comes to members in the accreditations, for example, we have EAU, which is European University Association. We also have the Federal of Universities of Islamic Board. So our programs that we offer here at NIAS University, they are accredited. That means you are able to work after you finish your studies. These are some of the accreditations that we have at NIAS University. We also have student deanship, and we have exchange programs where our students, they can travel to other countries for cultural exchanges. We also accept students at NIAS University. After a certain period of time, they can return to their universities and share what they've learned here at NIAS University. Yes, so for example, we also have one from Taiwan. We have from different countries, actually, with different universities. And here at NIAS University, we have a big grant library, which has all the books. And if you cannot access it manually, we also have the online library. Every student, they have access to the library. So no matter what, all the students, as many as they are here at NIAS University, they are able to study without facing any problem. We have attended a lot of international conferences, which have helped to shape us to be able to meet the international standards at NIAS University. Then we also have the NIAS University Hospital. And trust me, it is very big, it is well equipped, and it is updated hospital. And the advantage is all our students that study here at NIAS University that are doing medicine, pharmacy, dentistry, all of them, we have different hospitals for these respective departments. They'll be able to do their internships there. So it is a very good advantage for our students. As you can see here to the left, this is the dentistry hospital, and to the right, that is the veterinary hospital. And then here at NIAS University, our engineering faculty, they were able to assist with our company here that is together with NIAS University, that is Gunzel, to create these beautiful cars that you're seeing here. So this is the product of NIAS University under the Gunzel, that is part of the NIAS University. So they are allowed not only to be in class, but also to do hands-on and to be practical, so that when they get into the world, they'll be effective and efficient. For product development, apart from the Gonzo cars that we've developed here that are now internationally recognized, we also have the intensive care respirator that was developed here in 2020 from NIAS University. And when it comes to the application process, the process is quite very simple so that it won't confuse anybody. You just provide your original documents. And then if it's for undergraduate programs, it should take approximately 24 hours if all the documents that are provided are correct. And when it comes to postgraduate programs, we send them to the departments, to the respective departments, and then they're evaluated for the program that you want to study, and then you're accepted into the university. So it is a very straightforward process that is there. When it comes to cost of living, I'd like to believe that Cyprus is one of the inexpensive countries because we use Turkish liras, and the rents they are not too high. They're actually good. Even when it comes to food is very cheap. I'll give you an example. A packet of rice, it goes, if you rate it, it's less than $1. So it is actually very good. And if it becomes more, maybe it's $1.50 or $2. So it's going to be, as it is student friendly, they'll be able to study, and at the same time they'll be able to live comfortably because there are different kinds of accommodation, there's different kinds of things that they want. So it's from the most common and normal for all the students and to the luxurious, whichever way they choose it. I believe that it is not expensive. We have public transportation, and also there are school buses that they will use anytime that they want to use without facing any problems and without having to pay anything extra. Yes, so in General University is a very big university. It's a very diverse university. We have almost to everything that a student may need. And when students are facing any problems, they're able to come and ask from any of this. We are open to assist. Thank you so much for listening to me, and for further questions, I am waiting.
Of course. Thank you, Gabriella. I have a questions to you. Can you tell me or to all of our agents how you work with the students recruitment agencies? Do you pay commission? It's the first questions. Let's start from that.
Yes, we actually have a lot of agents that we're working with, and we do pay commission for each and every student that they bring. But I would like to highlight this before we start. When you're being paid commission, if you have students that have scholarship, the more scholarship they have, that means the less commission that they get. So I'll get straight into the rates of commission that we have. From undergraduates, we have those that we call pre-agents, and then we have those that we call agents. Those are the ones that have registered more than 10 students per semester. So from pre-agents, normal undergraduate programs, they are 560 euro. That is for pre-agents per student, 560 euro. And then when you have registered more than 10 students, that means you're not getting 700 euro per student. So yes, when it comes to pharmacy, if you're a pre-agent, you are paid 860 euro. But when you're now an agent, you are paid 1,075 euro per student. Medicine, pre-agent, it's 882 euro, and agent, 1,260 euro. Dentistry, 812 euro when you're pre-agent. When you're now an agent, it's 1,160 euro. That is for only undergraduate programs.
Okay, very, very interesting. Like options, how you pay commission as well. What about scholarship? Can you tell us more about the scholarship? And if we talk about the scholarship, it's for every countries, or you have some exceptions? How it works?
It is for every country, all the scholarships. I'll start with the postgraduate scholarships. I'll give a brief understanding also for the commission, and then to know about the scholarship. For postgraduate programs, if you're a pre-agent, it is 400 euro. If you are an agent, it is 500 euro. So now our scholarships are for each and every country. Everybody is included. They start from 20% up until 100%. And you get a scholarship according to the CGPA that you had from your previous university. So the higher CGPA that you have, the higher scholarship that you also get. So what we do is we say, for example, now we've closed spring semester, right? In fall semester, just a few months before we open, and we announce everywhere that scholarships are open. Every student has a right to apply for a scholarship without fail. And we take, like, if you apply from the 15th on the 16th, every month, and we compile them together. We send them to the departments responsible. They will evaluate, they send us the list back, and then we issue the conditionals with their scholarships without a problem.
Okay, it's very nice. We start to receive the first questions. Nick, if you can help me with the questions from agents, it will be perfect.
Okay, Gabriella. So the first one is, what is the process to get admission in PhD? Do you accept mature students, professionals?
Yes, we do accept mature students. What we need for PhD programs is, firstly, you should have graduated with a master's degree, and we need your CV. We also need your PhD proposal and your passport. Those are the most important documents that we need for PhD application. Just those.
All right. Yes. The next one is, what are the English language requirements?
Okay, when you are coming to study at Near East University, as soon as you come, it now differs with the country that you're coming from, because some countries, they're not English speaking, but as soon as they come, as part of their registration, they write what we call an English proficiency exam. If they want to bring their TOEFL or their IELTS, it is also acceptable. So for all from undergraduate and to PhD, all of them, they have to write the English prep exam or provide a letter that shows that they actually did English. That is only TOEFL or IELTS. Without those, and then you have to write.
All right, thank you. The next one is, do you have medicine entry exam?
No, we do not have, unless if the department, they do it separately. But when you're coming to study medicine, you specifically have to have biology, chemistry, and physics, and they should be very good grades.
All right. Do you have master programs?
Yes, we have a lot of master programs. We do have a lot of master programs. Just give me a moment. What we are talking, I'm going to put all the links so that you can see the programs that we have, the prices that we offer for all the programs that we have at Ms. University.
All right. Can we go with the next one?
Yes, no problem.
All right. Part-time is allowed, and what about PSWP?
Can you clarify on that?
Okay, the part-time work is allowed, question mark. And what about PSWP? If you can specify, please, what do you mean about PSWP? It will be very great. So let's go with the part-time work.
Yes, part-time is allowed. For example, myself, I'm also a student, but I'm also working here at university. Obviously, opportunities are different, but it is allowed. Just make sure that you're able to balance your school and your work at the same time, because we want the best results for everything.
All right. The next one is fees before visa or after?
Fees before visa.
Fees before visa.
Yes. The first thing that you get is the conditional letter. The conditional letter will give you the banking details and the amount of fees that you're supposed to deposit first. And then as soon as you deposit, when it reflects to us, you are given an acceptance letter, and then you can do the rest of the process. Even if they need acceptance, if they need assistance with sending their name to the embassy, we do send as soon as they are given acceptance letter, number one. Number two, if they need their receipt that is stamped to confirm that they've paid, we also provide that so that they can have their visa.
All right. Okay, next. What about North Cyprus immigration policy, as we see students deported from immigration just because of paper-based visa?
Okay, when it comes to deportation and immigration process, they are, because of political issues, they should not have anything that is controversial, from the south side to the north side. Number one, that is the numbers from the south side. Because it is actually a big problem for them when they arrive, because they'll be checked everything to make sure that everything is in order, number one. Number two, all students will travel with their original documents. We've had a problem with most of the students that are deported. It's because they don't have their original documents. If you're coming to do registration, they want to be sure that you're coming for school and not for anything else. That is the reason why. So they are more stricter when it comes to that issue, where you have all the documents you don't have anything from the south side, because some of the students, they are coming into North Cyprus and they are trying to cross to the south side. So because of that, they're not tracking strict procedures to make sure that they can eliminate problems like that.
So basically, if, for example, I am a student who is coming to your country and in some of my documents, maybe not in original, I can get a deportation.
You most probably you will get a deportation. But
Okay.
some cases they are lucky, they are allowed to enter, but even when they enter here, when they come to the university, we want to see the original document.
Okay, crystal clear. Okay. What yield score is required? And what is the minimum academic score that you require to get into your institution?
Okay, when it comes to undergraduate, actually I'll start from vocational. There are those students that have like 4 subjects. Those ones, they can be accepted for vocational programs, sorry. But those that have 5 subjects, they can be accepted for programs in social sciences, arts and social sciences, economics and administrative sciences. But if you want to study engineering, make sure you have 6 subjects and above. And make sure you also have biology, chemistry, and physics, or physics and chemistry. And in between the three science subjects, if you have 2 of them, and they should be 6 subjects, and then you'll be allowed. And then for master's programs, because here our grading system is out of 4. So at least for you to get a better chance, you should have 2.00. So that means you should have half going up, the same as PhD. And the PhD, the more you pass, the better for you.
Okay, understandable. Next one is, do you have any graphic design programs?
Yes, we do. We have architecture, we have graphic design. We actually do. I am putting the links right now so that they won't face any problems.
All right. Yes. Okay.
I've just sent the first link. That is the one for undergraduate programs. It has all the programs and the tuition fees. So they can look through if there's something that they're not understanding, and then I can explain to them how this fees came about.
Okay. Is the visa process easy for international students?
It is. But also it differs with the embassy in their country and the requirements, because sometimes the requirements, they are constantly changing. But it is an easy process. Just make sure you have all your documents in order, and you should do it on time. If you know you're going to come to school in the next 1 month, at least start from there so that your visa comes out early, and then you'll be able to travel without problems.
All right. The next one, okay. PSWP means post-study work permit.
We do not have that, but here many companies, they actually allow students to work for their companies, and they help them with work permits.
Okay, so if the student graduated, he has a lot of, for example, chance.
They can find a job and they can get a work permit. Also, it would be good when they learn a little bit of the language, which is Turkish, if they learn, so that they are able to communicate basically with the people, then they'll have no problems. But I'm not promising that it is going to be definite that as soon as they graduate, they'll get jobs. No, the opportunities for different for students, they are different.
All right. Yes. The next one is basically the same post-study visa duration.
I know one which is for 6 months, where if you have graduated, you get a visa for 6 months, and within those 6 months, if you find a job, good for you. But if you cannot find a job, and then unfortunately, it's either you have to continue with your studies or you have to leave the country.
Okay. Next one is full fees before visa, or students can pay partially. Okay,
so it's not full fees. For example, I'll give for undergraduate program. The tuition fee per year is 2,800. The initial fee that they can pay, that's 1,400. And then the rest of the fees, they can pay it in installments, no problem.
Okay. So what happens if, okay, so what happens to your fees if your visa is refused?
If your visa is refused, or if you are deported, you are allowed to get a refund.
Okay.
Yes, the money will be sent back to you.
Okay. Do you also assist students with visa application?
The only way that we can actually assist is, after they've gotten the acceptance, is sending their names to the embassies, that these are our students and they're coming here. So we send them to all the embassies in all the countries that they are in. So that is the way that we assist.
So embassy is fully informed that this student is going directly to institution.
Yes, they are formed completely. And if it happens that they don't find the name, we resend it again without a problem.
Okay, clear. Okay, can 3-year degree course from India to be eligible for masters in your institution?
Okay, so what we do is this. We check with the previous university that you were in to just confirm that, yes, the degree is 3 years, because for most countries that have 3 years degrees, we actually accept to go to master's programs without a problem. So whether your degree was 3 years, was 4 years, was 5 years, we do accept. We just have to make sure that we do proper background check so that later on you won't face any problems, especially when it comes to accreditation.
All right. The next one, do you have any hospitality programs?
We have tourism. And actually it is very good in a sense that we have tourism in hotel management undergraduate. We have tourism management in master's program. So yes, we do have, and even if they want vocational program for 2 years, tourism also, we also do have.
Okay. What is the refund policy and procedure for deported students?
Okay, what they do is they show us the stamp that shows that they were deported from our airport. They should show us that stamp, their passport, and sometimes the acceptance letter and a petition that explain I was deported and for what reason. There's a specific department that is responsible for that. They just send an email to them and they provide all those documents, and then the procedure starts.
Okay. The next one is, how many gap years accepted for masters?
It is a student's choice because we allow what we call freezing a semester, but it should come with a strong reason why you are freezing a semester. Or if you are leaving the country and you are going to continue, no problem. Freezing fee per semester is 350 euro, approximately around that amount. So you can freeze your semester and then you come next semester. If you can't come next semester, you have to freeze it also, so that when you come, you won't be faced with debts. Because if you don't freeze, that means the fee for that semester is accumulating the fee from next semester up until the semester that you come.
Okay, and the last one is mostly the same. Are gaps expected? And if yes, how much? Like, what is the maximum?
Sorry, come again.
This almost the same question about the gap year. Are gaps expected? If yes, then how much and what is the maximum?
Okay, there's no maximum. There's no maximum. It's according to each student and how much time they need. What they should just do is to make sure that when they are leaving the country, when they freeze their semester, they should their permit should be valid so that they'll be able to come back. Because here, when it comes to having a valid payment, they are very strict. You should make sure that you have a valid permit all the time, even when you leave the country. When you come back, when it's expired, and then you take a visa, and then you'll be able to take another permit. But they should leave with a valid permit, so they'll be able, even if they take 1 year or 2 years gap, they'll be able to come back without a problem. But it doesn't matter how long.
And in terms of the reason, it should be like documented, or it should be just in form of a request that the student needs to send?
You can just request. You can just request, but obviously they are going to ask, why are you freezing? Is everything okay? Because when you're asking, we're just asking as concerned. We are more like parents, yeah. Yes. So we'll be asking as concerned, is there anything you need help with? Is there any way we can come together so that we can help this process be easier for you? That is where we'll be asking.
Okay, great. And for example, do you have any kind of internship or practice for like undergraduate students or for any students?
Yes, we do. For nursing, medicine, dentistry, pharmacy, veterinary medicine, we have our own hospitals for all of them.
So you
Yes,
basically provide them with the
we
is that
provide.
correct?
Yes, because they are also the same hospitals that are actually used here. So our students, they also benefit from that. For engineering programs, they do have, if they want to do it in school, no problem. We have like the Gunzoka, the one that we were showing earlier. If they want to do outside the university campus, it is still allowed, but yes, they are allowed. As I have said, they should make sure they understand at least basic Turkish so that they'll be able to communicate with the rest of the community.
And as you mentioned that if you're applying for any kind of medical program,
Yes.
if, for example, I just finished school and I'm applying for anything, you're gonna first of all gonna take a look at my marks from biology, chemistry, and anything that is related to the medicine.
Yes.
And what about other subjects?
You are going to have all the other subjects, but these ones, it's a must that they should be part of those subjects. And there should be at least more than 7 or 8, especially when you're studying medicine, dentistry, and pharmacy.
All right. And in terms of, I don't know, many institutions, they have what is called the career office. For example, if I graduated, is there like any way that institution can help me to find a job?
Unfortunately, I don't think that is possible. But however, the advantage that they may have is if they continue, for example, you've graduated with your undergraduate and you're going for your master's, you can help in the departments. They allow that.
Okay, great. So we don't have any questions at the moment.
Yes, I hope you can see the links that I've already shared so far for the undergraduate programs and the fees. The postgraduate programs I've shared so far, the master programs fees, and in just a moment, I'm going to be sharing the PhD program fees.
I will take again a second of your time, Gabriel. We had one more. What about student accommodation?
Yes, we do have students accommodation at Hayes University. It comes from the most normal to the most luxurious. They differ in prices, obviously, because of the different needs of the student. They are very beautiful accommodations, and it is easy to get an accommodation at Hayes University. If you have an acceptance letter, you just pay for accommodation fee, and then after that, you'll be able to come and you can live in a dormitory. You have the right to choose which dormitory that you want. The pictures are provided. Just a moment so that I can share the link with you also for the accommodation.
If you would give like the price range from till, what the students can expect?
Okay, the students can expect from per semester 600 and let's say 650 euro approximately going up per semester. 650 euro plus deposit 120. Yes, approximately that going up.
So to me to understand, the security deposit is, sorry, insurance deposit is 120 euros, and they
Yes.
pay 600 euros for half a year.
Yes.
Okay.
And I would like to highlight that this 650 euro, it's not for half a year per se, because there is summer in between. So summer, most students, they move out and everything. If they want to stay in, there's a little bit of extra amount that they are asked to pay. But if they want, they can move out and live off campus and they can come back to their rooms.
Okay, so this was the last question. So we don't have any.
Thank you so much for your time. I just want to share with you this link so that for accommodation. Yes, this is here. Can you see it?
Where you share this link at the chat, yes?
Yes, I've shared it in the
yes,
chat.
yes, we can see. We can.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. You need. We can see, but all attendees cannot see. You need to change send to not panelist, but all panelists and
everyone.
Yes, yes, yes. And you can, if you can share the link one more time, it will be perfect. Okay.
No problem. Let me share all of them again.